for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
Now, here's Decker. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Greg, I think you were talking about this just a moment ago. We'll be seeing more and more Badgers in the NBA with their recent success. Frank Kaminsky being the most recent NBA product.
And Kaminsky. Isn't alone. Sam Decker on that squad
right.
will be coming in. How about John Lure and Greg Stiesma? Devin Harris, our all-fellow Wisconsin alums. You look at the list and you see a lot of guys who know how to do the little things for a team.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Hill with it. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Fisher. And it's Walker in at the 4. Over to the wing. Here's Fisher. No good on the 3.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Second shot opportunity, and stolen by Freak. And now the Hoyas on the break. Here's Felix. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Outside Hill. He dishes it to Wade. And the shot is good. Wade's got his second basket of the game.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years, most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Here's Fisher. He's covered by Washington. Walker with his screen for Hill. Three-pointer. Fisher can't hit. Now the Hoyas with it. They're on a 14-6 run.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a four-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
It's back to Hill. Inside. That's good from Wade on the assist by Hill. And that's now 6 points for Wade. Now the Hoyas with it. Here's Washington. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
So Wisconsin ends up going with the new group. And for that 1941 title you mentioned, Greg, for the Badgers, it was actually their first invitation to the College Tournament Club.
How about that for a first impression?
Yeah, not bad.
Not too bad at all. Prior to their recent run of success, that was their lone bright spot as a program.
The three. The Badgers pull it in. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hawkins. And that one comes up a bit short. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Badgers. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Washington in at point guard. Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price, and it's Randolph in at the 2. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long, really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Washington passes to Price. Hudson kicks to Price. Swiped it away. In transition, here come the Badgers. Hill leading the charge. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Hoyas with some changes. Nelson comes in for Warren. And Trice is up. And here are the Hoyas now. They trail by 11. It's rebounded by Payton.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Hawkins passes to Decker. And he gets it to go. Decker's got 7.
Kevin, a big guy with his quickness should be almost illegal. How can you guard that?
Washington, he's in at shooting guard. Warren is out there with Price. And it's Joseph in at the 5, roaming the paint.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Do it. Stay down. Stay down.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one misses. The Badgers making a switch. And Georgetown also making a switch. Washington's checked in for Trice. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Gibson's checked in.
Boy, they're going to need some serious heroics here from Freak. It's going to take close to a miracle for them to get back in this game.
Anything is possible, but certainly isn't probable. If Freak can step up and somehow keep this game going for them, it'll be the stuff of legends.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hill, he's checked in for Wisconsin. Hawkins comes in for Payton. We've got 1:23 left here in the second half. To the left side wing.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
There's 1:17 left to play in the second half. There's the screen. Here's Hawkins. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And Wisconsin leads by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Badgers.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select